Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Media Junkies. Jamar and I here. We decided to talk about the new NECA Ninja Turtles for the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set. Now Jamar and I are both very excited about these toys here because we are both Ninja Turtle fans. Isn't that correct, Jamar?
That is very much correct.
I'm sure you can look around Jamar's room and see that it is littered with tons of Ninja Turtle memorabilia and merchandise.
I could say I'm quite invested.
Quite invested is definitely a word for it. So let's talk about these figures. Like I said, we're both pretty excited about them, but what are these figures? So they're the 2017 San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. It comes with 8 figures, 8 posable figures actually. 4 turtles. You're going to get Shredder, you're going to get Krang, and you're going to get some foot soldiers in that set. And that entire set will retail for $200. Thus, they did announce that it is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but for the people that cannot attend, such as Jarmar and I, there will be an
Yes.
option to pre-order the figures on their website, which we're going to talk about here a little bit later. But first, let's kick into the figures themselves. Jamar, what do you think about them?
From what I've seen in the photos, I think they're pretty great, honestly. I don't have anything NECA related other than of course, comic, or I don't even know what they call. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, I don't have anything other than the original ones that they did way back, and I kind of love how posable they are. So I would love another set. Um, I just like everything about them. The design, little pizza box that it comes with. Shredder even looks cool. Foot Soldier's Krang. It's awesome. My favorite part about it is it comes in that little collector's box. I have one somewhere around here that's like torn up and just shit. So it'd be cool to have like kind of a new version of it. But overall, I think they look pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think they. I'm going to completely agree with you. I think they do look great. I also own the original 1984 comic book Ninja Turtle NECA figures, and they're actually my favorite figures I own of Ninja Turtles because they're built incredibly well. They are a great size, a great weight, and they are extremely posable. So that's nice. This new set, I do love the case they come in. It looks like the old school figure set that you can store like 10 figures in and carry around with you when you're a kid, because why carry 10 toys when you can carry a box around with toys inside of it?
A little handle.
Little handle on it that would probably rip if you stuffed it with too many toys. I do love that box. I think that box alone is worth the price of admission. Um, Now, when we're talking about the figures themselves, I think the figures look great. My favorite thing about the figures is actually their masks and everything else on them. I think the colors they use really pop, especially off of the darker shade of greens they use to color their bodies. But you're absolutely correct. Every single figure inside that box looks great. For $200, you get 8 figures. Averages about $25 a figure. I think it's a good price, especially for NECA toys.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. When I seen like the original price, I thought it was just for the 4 turtles. I was like, holy shit, that's quite steep. But having 8 figures, that's really not that bad at all.
Yeah, see, and I was the opposite on that. I saw the 8 figures, but I didn't see the price, and I was like, "Oh, those are going to be expensive." And then I saw $200, and I was like, "That's not too bad."
Yeah, surprisingly they didn't like gouge it. However, and this is probably a segue to the next portion of this conversation, being a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, that is $200. We probably won't see that price ever.
No, no, and the problem with exclusives, and let's get into this now because you and I have some very strong thoughts about exclusive sets. The problem with exclusives, and luckily they are giving you that option this year if you can't attend the con to order them. That's going to go quick. People are going
Right.
to order those up. But the problem with exclusives is the people that are actual fans who can't go to something like that because they either don't have the money, they can't travel. You know what I mean? There's so many things that get in the way of that. The people that are actual fans cannot get their hands on that merchandise unless paying markup fees because scalpers go in there and buy them up so fast. It's not even fun to try and collect them.
Right. That's honestly the most disheartening thing about it is I got really excited and then I realized what was happening and I'm kind of just like, maybe. I may have the chance of ordering it. And I mean, let's be honest, they say they have a certain portion for people who can attend. Reality, that may only be a couple hundred, which I'm sure those will get snatched up within like the, first 10 seconds of it being available.
Yeah.
So it's going to be rough.
It's like the figures they released for 2016, the old school arcade figures. I love those figures. I think they look great. They look just like they came out of that screen, and I wanted to get them. Then they announced they were exclusives. I knew I would never own them, and I was like, well, maybe I can order them off eBay. And people put them on there at like 50% price hike. I'm never going to pay those prices for those figures.
Right.
It's
Even if
asinine.
yeah, even if I had just the extra money to do it, it's still me kind of like supporting that idea of like, hey, I'm gonna buy it and then sell it for more just because I can. Sucks for you. So I don't even want to buy them, even if I had the extra money for it.
I don't like to support scalpers. I refuse to buy products from scalpers. The reason being is this guy or woman woke up early one day to go buy something that a fan could have purchased and had in their collection to go sell at a higher price. So I don't buy them so that way they're stuck with that product and not the $200.
Right, right. That's true. I mean, it's something so sad to just think this is how I'm going to make a little bit of money, because you're not making millions of dollars off of this. You're making a small little bit of extra change, and for the hassle of you to go in line and do all of that, I don't even realize how it's worth it. So like, just let someone else get it, someone who actually cares about it. It doesn't make sense to me.
All right. So if I had to rate the San Diego Comic-Con 2017 NECA turtle figures, I would give them 5 pizzas out of 5 pizzas
What?
because I think they look phenomenal.
Okay, so this is important. What kind of pizza? Is this chain pizza? Local? Who are you going with?
This is 5 legit New York style, from New York style pizzas.
All right, that means they're legit.
What would you rate them?
If I'm using the pizza scale, I gotta go with U5. Just the turtles alone, the presentation, everything about them, they're just spot on, like perfect. The delivery, yeah, I was gonna make a bad DiGiorno joke, but nah, I won't do that. Nah, but yeah, I would definitely say these are awesome, and I would love for them to be in my room someday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to purchase them and put them next to the 84 classic turtles. Will I ever get to that option? Probably not, because again, I'm not going to buy it off of a scalper. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Perfect. Well, Jamar, that's it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in to Media Junkies, where we discuss the 2017 Ninja Turtle Comic-Con exclusives. Make sure you subscribe and like this video down at the bottom, and check back for a ton of more videos from Media Junkie.